They devoted themselves to the prayers. The definitive article there suggests that they had set prayers of temple worship, probably, and then spontaneous prayers in house gatherings. So their new faith didn't lead them to abandon prayer, but deepened their desire to pray. Again, Matthew Henry says prayer will never be superseded till it comes to be swallowed up in everlasting prayers. Listen, an apostolic church is a praying church. And the reason for that is because prayer it exposes our dependence. To persist in prayer is to admit, I cannot sustain myself. To pray as a church is to say, we can't do this without God. And it cuts against our culture's idol of self-sufficiency. You know what? I know what would be more. I can do more for my good, and my family's good, and the church's good than God can. So I'll do the stuff that needs to get done because prayer is not going to accomplish this. Modern life, we're being taught constantly. You're being trained. You're in a Sunday school every day. You're being taught to believe technology and productivity and planning can solve almost anything. But in Acts 2, prayer was the heartbeat of the community because they knew they could not live without God's help. And notice the fruit. Prayer turned into praise, verse 47. It says they were continually praising God. Listen, a prayerless church is a self-reliant church. But a praying church becomes a praising church. It's filled with awe and thanksgiving. Look at what God has done. If someone summarized our life together, if someone visited us at this church for a month, would they leave and say that they're devoted to prayer? Would that be one of their first phrases? What about your household? What about your personal rhythms? Listen, prayerlessness is not neutral. It can look like functional atheism. An apostolic community, it refuses to live as though God was unnecessary.